Long ago, before the stars burned bright in the sky, there was a race of nomadic aliens who traveled the galaxy. They were called the Pilgrims of the Endless Night. No one knew where they came from, and no one knew where they went. They were like whispers in the wind, passing through worlds without a trace. But on every planet they visited, they left behind something incredible, mysterious temples built of shining stones and glowing symbols. The temples were always found in the most remote places, on frozen moons, in deep jungle caves, and beneath the dusty sands of ancient worlds. These temples, though silent and abandoned, held secrets beyond imagination. It was said that if you could solve the riddles carved into their walls, you could unlock the greatest knowledge of the universe. Generations passed, and humans began to find these temples scattered across the galaxy. They marveled at the alien artifacts within, crystals that hummed with strange energy, ancient maps of star systems that no one recognized, and shimmering relics that seemed to float of their own accord. But the true mystery was the message hidden within the temples, strange symbols that no one could understand. They spoke of cosmic wonders, otherworldly battles, and a journey that had no end. The pilgrims, it seemed, had been searching for something far greater than any of them had ever realized. And so, the legend of the Celestial Pilgrims was born. A tale of wanderers who left behind their ancient temples, and with them, the question, why did they travel the stars? Were they simply explorers, or was there a deeper story hidden in the darkness of the galaxy? Only time would tell. As centuries passed, more temples were discovered, each one holding more intricate puzzles and mysterious clues. Scholars from all over the galaxy tried to decode the strange symbols, but none could understand them. The message remained locked, hidden behind layers of cosmic enigma. Then, one day, a strange signal echoed across the stars. It was faint at first, like a whisper carried on the solar winds. But it grew stronger, pulsing with a rhythm that seemed to reach deep into the hearts of those who listened. The signal came from the deepest, most forgotten temple on a planet called Xanathar, a world so distant that no one had set foot on it in centuries. A brave crew of explorers, led by Captain Ileana, set out to decode this new mystery. When they landed on Xanathar, they were met with a sight that took their breath away. The temple, unlike the others, was not silent. It hummed with an energy that seemed alive, pulsing with the same rhythm as the signal. Inside, the walls shimmered with a strange liquid light, revealing the symbols once again. But this time, something had changed. The symbols seemed to move, shifting and rearranging as if they were alive, waiting for someone to unlock their meaning. As the explorers studied the walls, they realized something that chilled their spines. The message wasn't just a story, it was a warning. The pilgrims weren't visitors at all, they were survivors. Survivors of a cataclysmic event that had shattered their world. They had traveled the stars, leaving behind their sacred temples, in search of something to save their people. But what had they lost? And what were they still searching for? The answers were hidden in the stars, waiting for those brave enough to follow the trail of the Celestial Pilgrims. The explorers, determined to uncover the full story, began to dig deeper into the temple's ancient archives. As they carefully examined the walls, one of the explorers, Jorin, discovered a hidden door that led them to a vast chamber beneath the temple. In the center of this chamber lay a shimmering, translucent orb. It glowed with a soft, pulsing light, like the heart of the universe itself. The orb, they realized, was a map of the entire galaxy, but it was not just a star chart. It showed a vast web of interconnecting lines, swirling around distant stars, each line pointing to a different world. Some were marked with the symbol of the Celestial Pilgrims. Others were marked with a symbol none of them had seen before, a dark, angular shape that seemed to twist and shift as they looked at it. Jorin reached out and touched the orb. The moment his fingers brushed the surface, a voice, deep and ancient, echoed in their minds. "The journey is not over," it said. "The darkness that destroyed us still lives. Find the seed of the stars, and you will find the key to salvation." The explorers exchanged nervous glances. The voice spoke of something called the Seed of the Stars, a mysterious object that the Celestial Pilgrims had been searching for across the galaxy. What was it? And could it really hold the key to saving the universe from the shadow that had destroyed their world? As the voice faded, the orb pulsed once more, sending a beam of light into the sky. It pointed to a distant star, one that had never been explored. The explorers now had a new mission: to follow the signal of the lost pilgrims and uncover the truth behind the Seed of the Stars. And so, their adventure continued, into the vast, uncharted reaches of space, where mysteries still waited to be uncovered, and the legends of the Celestial Pilgrims lived on. Would they succeed in unlocking the secrets of the stars, or would they too fall prey to the cosmic darkness that had swallowed an entire civilization? Only the stars knew.